So in a professional business, you work alongside other professionals. You understand? So when I know, okay, Rinex, my work is to produce. Let me look for the best instrumentalists, professional instrumentalists. I look for professional directors, again, directing omuyimbi wange. And then I look for maybe beat makers. These guys are extremely good. Then I look for professional mixing and mastering engineers. You understand? Now, if you combine all these professional heads together, stakes and definitely you're going to have professional work.
Okay.
You understand? So this has been a very big problem of the industry. Yes, the producers, we have actually to failing, and right now we are training ourselves, and we are coping up. Okay. We are learning to share ideas. We are learning to work together. Bogamba omuntu nti, you know what, n'olulimi lw'ompulira tolumikisinze bulungi tebikyali byantalo. Those days omuntu bwengamba some producer nti newakawo mpulira abulamu oyo aba afukiddewo enemy wo.
Tewali mulimu mulala.
Tewali okitegeera. Tewali mulimu nebogamba omuyimbi nti wano mpulira flat nze ne wano nga towandise bulungi amanyi kiba kiddako. Onazalawa. You understand? The next thing is what? Is beef. You understand? So this is how these are the problems. Yes, these are the problems audio industry gyebadde tambulirangamu. You understand? Yes. Now looking at other problems, you find that most studios, I'm talking about the problems that's in the audio industry, right? Yes. When you look at most studios in Uganda, studios singers ziri substandard.
Okay.
Mwana wafuna akakadde ke wala banoonya microphone y'emitwalo 7 nanoonya ka computer ke n'ateeka mu karuumu ke n'atandika kuba engoma yaawo.
Okay.
You understand? Napambanira obulamu ate nga bino ebimu biraba tebirimba. You understand? Tebirimba. When I play this piano, Yamaha motif, the sound you feel coming out of this, it is different from a Casio piano.
Okay.
Casio, wenkuba Casio era you feel era ojja kuwulira gwe ng'omuntu ojja kuwulira nti ne sound ng'ebulamu. You understand? So let me say 98% of the studios we have in Uganda, they are just home studios.
Okay.
Zakola just home productions, Zakola demos. Oshtegi. Gemazima.
Kwegamba music industry ya Uganda
Runningira ku demos.
Runningira ku demo studios.
Exactly. You understand? That's why
Rinex otubuluze nnyo.
Gemazima cause nange mwendi. If you don't understand these facts then tujja kukyusamu.
Okay.
That's why of late we've been trying to meet different people, different companies. Twagala kunoonya people who can invest into music business. They are serious. Because people like me now, I understand how professional music business is supposed to run. You understand? I think to run a professional music business, we have to start from where music starts. Tutandika okugoggola wansi kiki kiremesa sound. Mukozesa microphone is B1 or B2. Buli studio gyogendamu osangamu C1, C2, B1, B2. Microphones are abaana bato okuyigirako. You understand? Now you feel a prominent artist against a studio jayimbiddeko hit. Yes, ejja kuba mu Uganda because Ugandans because no, mulimu abamanyi. But there are different audiences. Mbulira muyimbi ki waneno mu Uganda yala kuba ekisaawe nafuna abantu 10,000 out of the 45 million people we have.
Nga 10,000
muno mu Uganda.
Asimanyi.
Tewali. You understand? Kitegeeza if out of 45 million people you don't have even 100,000 who can support your music. Kitegeeza music war tanaba convincing people enough. Last like 3-4 weeks ago, nalaba I saw Wizkid breaking some record of selling ticket to show the show in Arena in London. He sold a ticket in 12 minutes.
Come again?
Yatunda tickets. The tickets got sold out in 12 minutes. Once they announced the tickets are out for sale, in 12 minutes, 90,000 tickets were done. You understand? Now, bino ebintu tebikyalimu byakwerimba byakwesudia. You understand? It is now reality. You understand? And if you do good music, fans will listen and understand this is good music, and they will follow you. You understand? If you do substandard music, you will attract abatategeera nongo. You understand? Tibotegeka ebivulu olina okumala kulanga mutwalo gumu olyoka ojjuza ekisaawe.
Is Paul doing something to solve that problem?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually are engaging record label owners and record companies. Then now tuligezako okuba wa standards on which we should operate. Ebyuma byetwagala mu like record labels. You understand? Because a record label kwegamba aberanga omugagga nga bonagende w'omugagga oyagala kwewola sente. You need to get a loan maybe mu bank. Gwenga omwavu, you have no say in a bank, teri akumanyi bichi. So a record label toina security, you're nothing. You understand? So instead of wasting 10 years ngoli kumala budde, you're trying to do work nebo mutwala ku radio tebamukuba. You understand? So a record label wesobola okuyambira nti ye already mugagga. He has professional equipment. He has the money to finance your video, to finance your branding, to finance your promotion,
to get you better
to get you, yes, kugamba to make sure you achieve your dream.
Okay.
You understand? Now that's a record label. So we are trying to empower most record labels in Uganda. But Nkoko outsourcing fresh talents. Okay, either fresh or existing talents, it is still okay. Now, because
are you trying to say in any way you're trying to engage those record labels?
Yes.
Okay.
We are trying to engage them as a PAU. Yes, because at the end of the day, our goal is to see that producers realize their dreams, like financial sustainability of our producers, even the musicians.
Okay.
You understand? Kati, record labels, record labels are the only way. Because in record labels they have clear management system. Togena kuveri okola oluyimba olw'ekisiru lufulumire olugende ku radio.
Okay.
Nedda. So tutandise okola those measures. Nti producer bokola yakayimbako. Bokola yakayimbako n'omuyimbi wo. Katuweereze mu apawu. When you send the song to us, we will listen to the song and refer you to a record label. You understand? Now, between the producer and the artist, there is an agreement involved. Now we get this agreement and you bring it to us, and then later we engage in a record label, a particular record label, where you're either going to reproduce your music and publish it through that record label. You understand? Or where you are going to maybe sign a distribution deal. You understand? Because single kusumba abayimbi, most of them after producing a song, however good it may be, what next. They don't know what next. You understand? So it is going to like make it so easy for musicians to shine out there. Nti muyimbi, when once a record label picks you up, definitely oba okimanyi nti oba okikubye. You understand?
Is a PAU planning to sign musicians as well?
A PAU basically.
Or just planning to link musicians to the record labels?
Exactly.
Okay.
We want to link musicians to professional record labels, and these record labels actually regulated by us. Our work is to see that record label owner are fulfilling his dreams. Like okufuna omuyimbi omulungi, okufuna good composition, okufuna good production, you understand, na kukola profits mu music business. Understand? So our work as a PAO, let's look at like the Performing Rights Organization. You understand? So our work as a PAO is to follow up with them, with the PRO, to find out nti kati mukoze mutya guno mwaka ono lebo nga complaining nga sente ze tanazifuna, what is not happening. Producer gundi nga tanaba kufuna share ye, what is happening, I mean what's not happening. So basically our work is to protect the interest of the record labels, record companies, and basically music producers okulaba nti tebanyigiriziddwa. You understand? Ate record labels twagala kumeka sure nti bafuna abayimbi abatuufu. You understand? And we don't look at any record label failing or producer failing or any musician failing. No, we want to see that every musician achieves their specific dreams.
Kati tukakase nti kweyo plan je muyina eri abayimbi ne music industry at large nti music wa Uganda agenda crossing borders.
Definitely, that's the main target. Yes, main target is that we want to tap into another market. Tukoya abayimbi baffe kubeera nga okubi akayimba kyosooka okulowoozako okubashe Masaka. What comes at the back of your mind? Wabula kanonye producer so kantimba Arua. Arua no gisabula. You understand?
Anti n'abantu baffe beetaaga music waffe.
But yes, beetaaga, but then this is a business.
See ino kuba priority.
See ino kuba priority. You can get funds from America who actually pay in dollars. Unless ngomuntu yagala kubeera awo nga just ofuna emitwalo bukakadde kamu kadde bubiri.
Okwegamba ng'okuba music to pastime.
Ng'okuba music to pastime. Naye kati fe abali mu music business. Nze this time I'm into music business. Ebiri serious nti I want to work with guys who are dreaming of getting millions and billions of dollars mu music business. Okitegeera. Ate tosobola kufuna ezo sente ng'okyakuba within Uganda. Tekisoboka. That's why artists like Burna Boy Katsauzino bagaga nyo within a very short time. Bagaga nyo Diamond Platinum Zuno is challenging us every day. You understand? Because aina cheazura anti it's not only about your market. You understand? The more you widen your market, the more money you get, the more famous you become. You understand? So it's not all about okwefula kabaka in your own territory. Enonsi nene. Yes, enonsi nene. There are about 7 point something billion people. How come you don't have just 1 million fans out of the 7.5 billion people? You understand? Just imagine you're selling your music in Uganda. That is obvious. Boboli muna Uganda. You're selling your music in East Africa. You're selling your music in Africa. Then you've crossed from Africa. You're selling in other continents. Techechintu chinyuma. Muganda wange. Those who have achieved them, but are they so special? Are they more special than us?
Maybe.
They are not more special than us. Just that there is something they understood. Okutegeera. There is some level of organization. We are still fighting small battles. Ntingeze Casablanca bankubidde endulu omwimba jalwimba mu studio jasoka okudduka batuuka ku levels ne bakuba oluyimba lwe agamba noluyimba nga abantu ne bakuba endulu nagamba yimbalina. The following day John Black bakola the same thing. You will want to compete with John Black. What is wrong with you? Ofachi. You understand? So the things are achievable. It is just
the smallest market.
exactly, they're fighting for the smallest market. You don't have to compete with John Black. You don't have to come to music business mboze kulwanyisa Bebe Cool. No. Bebe Cool is unique in his own way. You understand? You can also be unique in your own way. You can come to the market and target your own audience. You understand? It is not specifically into the man's music industry. I'm looking for Bebe Cool fans. Bebe Cool fans support him because they feel his music. You understand? So Mogeza Kate called as something like you want to copy him. I believe by next year to talk about at least to more than 5 exports from Uganda. Trust me.
Have you heard of what they call motivation speakers?
Yeah, I've heard of them. Those yes, motivation.
Are you one of them?
No, I'm not.
What are you trying to do now?
What I'm trying to do, I'm trying ngeza ko kulaga bana Uganda nti anything is possible. You understand? I'm not just motivating you, one, and things to become possible. There are some measures you put in place.
Okay.
One is research. You understand? Yes, if you're working towards a certain goal, then there is a lot of work involved, especially if it is a big goal. Now those extremely big goals like conquering the world market, chiba kitegeeza you are entering into competition with the likes of Jay-Z, the likes of Kanye West, the likes of Beyonce, the likes of Rihanna, the likes of Dr. Dre, the likes of Jay-Z. You understand? Now come away something very small. It's a bit technical. In there's something I learned about this world. We think someone talked about it. Nalinda some musomesa, some I think online. He talked of something. He talked about enensi kwetambulira. Enensi etambulira ku bintu binga bisatu like energy, frequency and vibration. Nti if you look at yourself, you are vibrating at a certain frequency. Ensonga lwaki there are some people you meet ng'olabira ddala nga entegera yaabwe ntono nnyo. You understand? They understand to a certain level. So for that person to leave that level and go kutegeera ate ng'omuntu omulala, he has to first change. You understand? He has to first change his level of vibration. He has to start vibrating ku frequency yoli. So those guys abali above us, those who have conquered the world market, they vibrate at a certain frequency that we don't.
Okay.
So we have to kind of change our mindset who are already there. You understand? Because nabo bantu ngaffe. Oli just yakera ku macha nagamba naye kakati I need to make a world hit. Once you make that statement, ekiba kiddako okunoonyereza, how do I do that?
Exactly.
You understand? How do I make a world hit? How do I mtuka ntya ku level yemu ne Beyonce? You understand? That's why otandikira ku buno buntu butonotono. What does Beyonce do every day? Akera ku macha nakola vocal warm-ups. You understand? Every day it is part of her. Ngati nawe ebuuza, but do I do it? How many times do I do vocal warm-ups as an artist? Ojja kuba balabalamu nga the only time you do vocal warm-ups ng'oli mu studio ogenda recording. You understand? Kitegeeza, in actual sense, you can't sing like Beyonce. Si byoliko. Ebyoko kitegeera. You understand? So you start looking at such things into, okay, ono babali ku interviews addamu ate abantu. How do they relate with people? How team ye koletia? She signed under which label? This label. You understand? Studio ja recording iramu, which kind of instruments do they have? You understand? So bine bintu bisingangana naye everything is achievable. Okay. Ebyaddala. It is just just kuchusa we start thinking like those people. we start thinking like them. There are so many things we can learn from them, much as muno mu Uganda abayimba abasinga with and producers and songwriters kame industry number twagala nnyo we think we are the best in everything. And you can't be the best in everything ebyaddala.
Wayogeddeko about apawo association yammwe nga producer. Wayogeddeko linking artists, producers, what? Now, mainly, njagala kubuuza ku protection y'abaana abantu bembamu linkinze ku that record label or those record labels.
Oh yes, actually it's our mandate to protect their rights.
Okay.
Yes, especially copyright. One of the reasons the audio industry is extremely poor by producers bavu nnyo to the extent ayinza n'okulya bakuwulira nti olina million 5 oba 10 bayinza okulya buli, you understand. So now that's the level of poverty eri mu audio industry. And one of the reasons twatuuka ku eyo level is because there was no active copyright law mu Uganda. You understand nti bambi we also didn't know how copyright must function. We didn't know by then, but we thank God APAU has been doing a lot of research and we engaged so many lawyers nebatuyambako until right now we have come up with contracts ezigenda ku protecting all the producers.
Okay.
You understand? Before a song leaves the studio, actually before you begin the production process, the producer and the artist must agree on who owns which share, anatwala share chi. If the producer and the artist gets to meet in the studio, we want these things to change.
Okay.
Of course, producer, you look at the artist nga business partner. Artist look at the producer nga business partner. And
what are you trying to mean?
What I mean,
if I come and I'm an artist with a producer and the record label, the management is trying to be unfair to me, you're going to help me out?
yes, of course. Of course. We actually, it's our mandate to supervise the agreement.
Okay.
We make sure the agreement is valid. Then is a producer, then is a muyimbi. You understand that everything is according to the law, the Copyright Act. Yes.
Where the producer is not like there might be an agreement between a record label and an artist.
And an artist.
And
yes.
you a separate producer. The record label has brought me, or my manager has brought me to your production house. So will you advise me?
Yes, we have different kinds of contracts. Now, there is a contract that binds the producer and the record label.
Okay.
There is a contract between the record label and the artist. You understand? Now, there is a contract between the producer and a musician and the performing artist. You understand? So if a performing artist is signed under a label, kitegeeza definitely the producer abaina kubeera ne contract between the producer and the record label. So we have different kinds of we have different forms of contracts. Okay. It's not strictly one contract that we should go by. There are different.
I'm trying to mean here in such a situation, you are not part of the contract.
Yes.
But maybe
who is not part of the contract?
You, the producer. I'm the artist, and I've signed with a certain record label or a certain manager. If, for example, I whisper to you a problem I'm facing with this manager of mine, can you be of any help?
An artist?
Yeah, as an artist.
As an artist. Yes, if you're having a problem with the manager or the record label.
Yeah.
With the record label. If it is the record label, then it is our our role.
I feel a problem with that record label, which
Yes.
you don't know how it got me. But since I've come to...
Then you can report to us.
Okay.
You can report to us and we see how to harmonize that issue.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
Rinex.
Yes, please.
Before we conclude, I have had a lot of hits from you.
Definitely.
How many hit songs have you made so far?
There are many. There are quite many. There are very many. But all I can say, that was just the beginning. It was season 1.
What do you mean?
So I'm getting back into the music business afresh.
So you mean people
with
who have
new
not made
vibes,
are not going to
new-
make, since because I expect you to have retired now because you have
mgana sinakola sinakola izo nyima ntono nnyo sinakola honestly speaking sinakola and that was like a learning stage for me.
Okay.
Because I didn't know so many things and nali nkubabuku bijust chize mudoga bengo nokuba Kasepiki ne katona nakuyamba nekwatira yo but still nenga tomanye exactly choliko.
And if I might ask, it's like the top musicians in Uganda.
Yes.
I think for some good times, I think you have made for them hit songs.
Definitely.
Icho chikola otya? Wasobola otya chikola nti at least abanene abasinga.
Now, one, making a hit song, you must understand the artist.
Okay.
Olina osobola okumanya muyimbi ki gwengenda okukola naye. So bw'oba omutegedde nti this is the artist I'm going to work with, you know exactly the kind of vibe gy'osobola okuleeta and it matches the voice, the donation, the instrumentation. Then definitely, like I explained earlier, producers' work basically it is to design something that a fan is going to enjoy.
Okay.
I understand. So basically, after understanding your artist, then you listen to the music, you listen to the composition. Now, basically, most of the hit songs, zembaddenga nkola nga I advise omuyimbi bw'aba azze n'oluyimba ng'olusi mugamba, you know what, why don't we do something like this? Wano by'owandiise wano nga mpulira bibulamu nnyo, lwaki tetukyusamuko something like this and this and this, you understand? So I used to apply the little knowledge I had, you understand? That's why ngandaba I used to get excited. Ngandaba, by the way, I apply some small knowledge nga the song boom, it's a hit song. Ndeta magezi besides production nga always I advise in the composition. Yes. My little advice has created a big impact. You understand? So nenda banga chikola, and by the way, it is a very simple formula for making a hit song. Okay. Just trying to it is basically trying to relate with the audience. Each time you're in the studio, you try to relate with your audience. Okay. In the composition, maybe goma. Basically, producer, you have to think for your fans before even thinking for the artist. You sit and you start imagining your fans on a dance floor. Ogamba kati bekuba kino ekigoma nentuzamu eddoboozi lya Bebe. Ono ndaba abantu ku Casablanca nga banyenya emigongo. Kikola. You first create that. You first imagine that in your head before even you start. Then ogenda okizimba ng'olready kyozimba okimanyi. Already oba omaze okukwatagana ne audience. You know, imagination. You understand? Kati you're producer, by the way. What is supposed to occur? You first you create something so big in your head before even starting to program it here. Okay. Yes, just okokola. Ensonga lwaki most of the songs have been hitting. Yeah. But now, in the second phase of this music business, we are going to enjoy a lot. Because producers, I've been meeting producers and they are learning so many things. They are learning the real music business. But I'm so take a producer yani nange kenyini nali nkola yes nga ninamu some small idea but when I started doing a lot of research I realized okay we've been playing a lot of games yeah.
Kati njagala otubuulire ku nnyimba zonna z'okoze.
Yes sir.
Luyimba ki olusinze like your best hit? Your best hit lwowulira nti luno nalukola ate muyimbi ki gwe walokolera ye before that muyimbi ki gwosinze okukola naye by the way?
Definitely nsinze kola na Bebe Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, one is the artist when I listen go feelinga.
Okay.
Yes, of course. Like I said earlier, between the producer and Muyimbi, there must be that connection.
Okay.
You must understand each other.
Okay.
Ono byayimba you know bitegeera. You understand n'ekigoma ky'okuba olina okuba ekigoma ng'okimanyi nti bwe kitula mu ddoboozi lya Baby definitely tubasse. You understand? Yes, so I enjoyed a lot working with Bebe Cool and he was my artist.
Okay.
Yes, and he's still my greatest.
Okay.
He's still my greatest.
Okay.
And the songs I produced with him are still the greatest hits I have ever had.
Okay.
Yes.
So sagala ombuze oluyimba olusingayo olukusingira
lwasinga okuba olwakuba.
Okay. That's good. So
yeah.
Abalabi ba Gagamel TV mbadde nsaba obaweeyo your last remarks.
Okay. Now thank you so much for hosting me. It's a privilege. You guys are doing a very great work. Guys, please keep watching Gagamel TV. Yes, and it is one of its kind. I'd taken some long time nga sikola interviews simply because of ebibuuzo bye bambuuza. Bw'ogenda ku TV oli abaagala kuza mu ntalo. You understand? Ate those years back nti bw'okola any slight mistake n'oyogera ku mulala it creates beef. So media, I am so happy nti you guys are looking at a different direction of developing the music industry, which is so good. And I request all the fans nti let's focus so much on people who are aiming at good things.
Thanks.
Yeah, cause abasinga bali after creating a beef onavumye gundi nakoze kino tebituyamba at the end of the day. Ekisinga obukulu is industry affe to grow. We want to see our industry competing with other countries. Yes, we want to have that smart competition. You understand? So and to the music fans, music is a business. Those who download our music for free, abagala kusala ennyimba ku bwerere, before you do all that, before you start downloading free music, you want everything for free, think about the producer who sits in the studio to create the music. Think about the artist you love most. You understand? Think about the songwriter. Think about the heads abakola music oyo to that level, then abamu distributing okutuukako. If you pirate music, kiba kitegeeza ffe otulemesa, oyaga tubeere nga tulimu embeera y'emu. If you support our music, definitely you want to see the music growing. You understand? And you don't lose anything, by the way, when you buy my song or when you buy Bebe Cool song online. You don't lose anything. A song costs about $0.99, which is roughly $3. You understand? When you find some time, genda ku Spotify, you stream Bebe Cool's music, stream Azawi's music. You understand? Stream every artist's music. Let's learn to support our musicians, to supporting a worker wafe. When you support Bebe Cool, you've supported the producer, you've supported the songwriter, you've supported the entire record label. You understand? Now, this is what this is what I call upon all the fans to think about. Music is a business, so the more you support us, the more we'll benefit from the music. You understand? And to the producers, music is a professional business. You understand? And I realize it has been failing because of the way producers conduct themselves, basically. You understand? Because tukola ensobi nyingi nnyo mu studio ezireetera abayimbi okwetamwa ennyimba. You understand? Nti omuyimba agenda okutuuka okukwata oluyimba lugye mu studio nga lwamutama dda because of our conduct ng'aba producers. So naffe kenyini tukyuseemuko. Let's start focusing on the bigger picture. Another thing is discipline. There is no discipline in industry. We don't respect each other. Omuyimbi about releasing akayimba, I feel I'm not obliged or sharing ako. You understand? This is a family. You understand? When I release my music, share with me. When you release your music, I will talk about it and you know what, and give it a go ahead. And go kweyamba like this, mpola, and in a few years time ojakulaba, like I promised you, in less than 3 years, ojakulaba nga our music business has taken another twist. And lastly, a lot of changes and meetings of streamlining the industry has been going on. Yes, and I want to thank General Saleh, who stood with the entire entertainment industry. Omusajja wamanyi.
By the way, have you been in talks with General Saleh?
Yes. Yes, we've been in touch. Yes, ate ekirungi nti he welcomes everybody as long as you have creative and brilliant ideas ezisobola otuyamba. So General Saleh musajja wakabi nnyo. Yes, I remember the day I stood before him and I'm talking on behalf of the audio producers nga he's listening, he's responding so well. Ngolaba ddala musanyufu about the changes we are bringing in the music industry. So yes, omukulu tuli in touch ate omulimu gwakoze kyo bamanya gw'amaanyi nnyo. It is so big. Just that over media yaffe yabaaki, they don't broadcast such things. Ebyaddala ebyali bigenda maaso eggulu twaliyo nga we were trying to find clear structures, trying to form a system again of running a music business in a professional way. Nga omusajja bambi kye kimutta nga laba industry eggwawo. What is happening to the musicians? What is happening to the producers ng'abakaba nnyo? You understand? Bambi nayimirirawo. You understand? He funded us nga yatuwa lunch. You understand? Accommodation. Someone making that sacrifice for the music industry. I think there is nothing bigger than that. Omuntu chobolaba, it is abachina bagamba, it is actually better. It is better someone to teach you how to fish than okuwa fish nti kwate kyenyanja genda olye. You understand? So General Saleh has been teaching us how to fish.